Awake, sleeping soldier, for the sake of the children, for the sake of the nation. Awake, awake.
In order to raise awareness towards eradicating polio in Nigeria, Rotary Club of Ikeja GRA, the excellent club, in collaboration with City Express, branded cyclists with caption "End Polio Now." The cyclist project, Polio Bikes, was unveiled by the District 9110 Governor, Rotary Kola Shodikbe, at District Office Ikeja, Lagos, Nigeria. In attendance are other Rotarians and people living with polio. Sir, please come in to.
Good afternoon, how's it going? My name is Tolu Ogunleye. I'm the MD of City Express. It's an on-demand platform for services, including deliveries, taxis, and among other services coming. For me, polio is very, very dear to me. It's an honor to be here. I feel it's the least I could do. As I mentioned earlier, my immediate older sister suffered from polio as a young child, so it's something that's very close to home. Regardless of that, I think that is something that has really affected Nigerians and Africans as a whole. So anything we can do to raise awareness in a bid to eradicate polio from existence, I am definitely on board. So once again, it's an honor to be here, and I appreciate Rotary Club for this initiative, and whatever else we can continue to do, we're more than happy to do.
Now tell us in one sentence, living with somebody that is suffering polio, how has it been?
Well, I think it's one of those things where you feel a little bit helpless, because you wish you had the ability to use a magic wand and let it go away. Obviously, my sister is a very brave person, but at the same time, nonetheless, it's something that ideally you wish she didn't have to deal with. She walks with a slight limp, and once that can probably affect self-esteem and things of that nature. But at the same time, it's been an inspirational story, because I've got to witness, despite this challenge, my sister go ahead and achieve so much in life, to where, and I think she actually represents a good ambassador for the fact that regardless of polio, you can still achieve.
She's living her life.
She's living her life, her best life for that matter.
We run after you, oh God, in truth. We do your will, oh God. Oh.
So far, so good. I can assure you, I can confirm that we are very, very close to eradicating polio in Nigeria and indeed all over the world. You know that there are only 3 countries left that are still tagged polio endemic countries. Our own country, Nigeria, Pakistan, and Afghanistan. Pakistan and Afghanistan is understandable because of the war and the strife there. But in our own country, the challenge had always been the inaccessibility to some of the remote areas due to one form of challenge or the other, misconception, misinformation, and the rest. But in the last 2 years, we've been lucky. Specifically in the last 26 months, we've not had a single case of polio virus in Nigeria. So if, and by the special grace of God, it will be possible, by August 2019, we don't record any polio case, then Nigeria will be removed from the list of polio endemic countries, and then we'll be done. But even after that, what is important is that we should never lower our guards, because any virus of polio, any part of the world that is available, is a risk to all the children of the world. So we must continuously encourage our children, our mothers, to present their children between the age of 0 to 5 years for vaccination. The more they take, the better for them.
Now, what would you have to say about Ikeja GRA for this wonderful program they are doing here today?
Yes, I must thank the president and the entire members of Rotary Club of Ikeja GRA. They continue to praise the trail. I remember about 2 or 3 years ago, they started the branding of the vehicle, which was very, very unique then. And now they've done something in partnership with a corporate organization that have identified with the need to eradicate polio, and I'm happy with it. We must thank the Ikeja GRA, and we must thank City Express for their efforts in collaborating with Rotary International, Rotary District 9110, and indeed all men of Google that wants to eradicate polio from the face of the earth.
We're still talking about end polio, and this event was magnificently put together by Ikeja GRA. And standing with me here is the president of Ikeja GRA. Let's listen to him and actually find out what motivated him to go into this particular project.
Once again, my name is Rotary President, Rotary Club of Ikeja GRA. If you say motivation, what has really motivated us, I won't say myself, say us, because it's a club, together we can achieve more, is the need to create a lot of advocacy for people to really know about the existence of polio. Because a lot of us, especially in the rural areas, they don't know of the existence of polio. But with the increased level of advocacy, people will need to know that they need to immunize their kids between the ages of 0 and 5, and that's what we are doing, and it's a continuous exercise.
Thank you very much, my president.
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Other people have been talking about polio. Now, the people who are actually living with this polio, we now have to listen to them and find out how the challenge has been, how the journey has been. Please, can we meet you? Please,
my name is Owolabi Olalekon.
Owolabi Olalekon. Pastor. You're actually one of the people who are living with polio. Please, can you tell us, in brief, your experience living with polio?
I want to say it's not been easy, because the journey of the polio is something that we cannot, we don't pray that our children to experience it. Because sometimes when you go out, people will look at you that maybe you look like a shit, or you look like some dirty dustbin, because polio is not a good thing.
So, and what are you advising to people? You know, in our society today, people don't allow their children to be immunized. You know, most people don't even know about polio. So what is your advice to general public about polio, so that we can stop it, so that we can end polio in Nigeria? What is your advice?
My own advice is that it's God that gives the children, and if the children be born today, I beg and plead our people that they should go and immunize their children, because from 0 month to 9 months is good. Please, I will plead the Nigerian, especially our mothers, children in the village, they should go and educate them.
My name is Victoria Kuteyi Ogundemurai. I'm the current district polio chair for District 9110.
Please, could you tell us what is happening here today?
Yes, today, Rotary Club of Bagada Ikeja GRA, they are branding some bicycle, like you can see, for riders to, create awareness for the end polio fight. The awareness, you wonder how would that affect ending polio? It makes people to now say, oh yeah, we have to end polio. And if you want to end polio, is a teamwork. So it means that anybody that can take this news far and near will be engaged. And that is why this City Express, they've donated some of their bikes so that they will be part of the awareness team of polio. And eradication of polio, we are very this close.
Very close.
Very, very close. We've gone 99.9%.
So it's remaining you.
So it's really you and I to kick the remaining part of this polio off.
Thank you, ma'am. You're welcome. Well, that's what you'll be taking today. And if you are not considering ending polio, I think you have a lot to do. It could not be the money or the financial contribution, but talking to somebody about polio, tell people what you know about polio, encourage people to bring out their children to be immunized. I think we'll end polio in Nigeria. That's what you'll be taking today. We love you. See you next week. Bye.
Awake, sleeping soldier, for the sake of the children, for the sake of the nation. Awake, awake.